LATD Nation, man. What's good with y'all? We back in here with another one. This your boy Jay, of course.
And this is Rodney, as always.
And we are back in here with another video, another discussion. Following up our discussion about Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne and the whole Super Bowl fiasco.
So yeah, we're gonna give you our updated thoughts and impressions on everything that's been going down since. With the biggest story being one that Kendrick pretty much immediately dropped a song in response to the controversy. We'll get to that another day because that deserves a whole video in and of itself.
And so did Lecrae and D1, but because he name dropped them in there, so it's like, yeah, that's a whole video for another day. But
the main topic we want to get to, Wayne actually responded to the controversy surrounding him not performing at the Super Bowl, and thing is that despite me not thinking that he was the right fit choice, whatever you want to say for it, just hearing him talk about it and everything, I still felt bad for Wayne because it's like you don't want to see somebody that you've been a fan of like that for years, like kind of in that spot. Like you could tell he was kind of disappointed like genuinely, like he was talking about like how it kind of broke him and how he was disappointed, which I believe that to a degree.
Okay.
I just feel bad for him, but at the same time, he did say in his response video that he was wrong to even put himself in the mindset that he was going to get the opportunity.
Right.
So it's like, kind of, I get it being disappointed, but he himself kind of even was like, yeah, no, I kind of have no reason to. He shouted out the people that have been defending him. Nicki, she hasn't gotten off Twitter since. Who else? There was somebody else who
I don't know.
Birdman, of course, as if he wasn't stealing Wayne money at one point. As if those two weren't in a 4 or 5 year like financial legal battle or whatever the case may be.
Right.
You got him.
We already know that little Birdman did all that, bro.
Fact.
We already know.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just like you got all these people, all these artists, and all this manufactured controversy. It's just like, man, it just ain't really that serious. And then on top of that, one of the only people that I think brought a very sound sort of point to this whole thing was really, I think it was Bun B, who had, I think he had said something to the tune of, we complained for years that rappers weren't featured in the Super Bowl and rappers weren't getting any sort of legitimacy when it came to like that kind of stage. But now that Jay-Z comes in and pretty much puts us on a platform to have hip hop heard, around the world, hundreds of million people, and we sit here and we complain and we villainize and we vilify this man and say all this stuff about him. Jay-Z is just evil. This. Coming from Nicki, that's just funny because it's like you want to talk about somebody being evil. Yeah, look at who you married to.
Who's she married to?
A bum. Pure and simple, he's a bum. Now this is actually somebody like legit off the street. I'm not even kidding. Look up Kenneth Petty after this. He legitimately is a bum.
And his last name is Petty?
Of course. So Mrs. Petty.
Ain't the irony like
exactly? It fits.
Nah, like I agree. Like it's, to me, the whole situation shouldn't be this serious. Like, and that's why I feel bad for Lil Wayne to a degree, but I'm not gonna sit here and really just be like, oh my gosh, Lil Wayne, oh I'm so sorry, oh like nah, like it's, for me it's like, where was this energy 10 years ago, bro? Exactly. Like why are you feeling broken about it now? It's almost like somebody told him to do this.
Yeah,
that's I thought it was, to be honest, I kind of thought it was fake.
It's almost like somebody kind of like said, hey, get in front of this camera and let's go ahead and get this video, because maybe thing is that this might lead to other opportunities. That's the thing. So marketing wise, it does make sense.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree, but that's exactly why I think it's fake, because it makes some sense marketing wise. Like, why are you worrying about this now?
Like that's what. But to be fair to Wayne credit, Wayne actually did express wanting to perform at the Super Bowl in 2025 a few years ago. I can't remember.
Oh, exactly I'm sorry.
So he's always he wanted to do this. Like he expressed it, but it's kind of like just because he wanted to do that, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's owed it just because
Right, exactly.
he's from New Orleans and that's his hometown and everything. Because at the end of the day, if you're not up for the job, you're not up for the job. You know,
Right.
it's not necessarily personal; it's just business.
Right, because and my thing is too. Like I appreciate you fact checking me on that because I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. So okay, just kind of throw away everything I said.
I think that's kind of why people are running with this whole thing now because they know that that's what Wayne did want to do. So I think
Right,
they're
okay.
kind of running with it for that fact.
All right, that's okay. I get that. All right, but another thing is a big major one is like he really don't look up to the task.
No,
to be
he
honest,
don't.
like
He
he looks sick, bruh. I said that. I think I said that in the last video.
Wayne looked like he need a cane at this point.
Yeah.
Or a walker.
Like I'm not even trying to be jokey, but his dreads are a big sign of that too. Like them jokers is hanging literally by a thread. Like I'm not even trying to be mean, but just kind of just look at him. Like he don't look up to the task at all, and it's like, why are you trying to set yourself up to become another meme?
No, but that's what I'm saying because if you really think about it, yeah, Wayne locks actually do look a little bit better than they did back in like 2017, 18, 19, 20, he needed to cut them things for real. But now they kind of look a little bit better.
He needed to go to my guy named Ben from Mackey's Barbershops. What's up, Ben? Anyway.
Yeah, no, he just physically, and just like I said, you hear his voice and you just hear, because I've heard stories even now that Wayne's been pulling up the performances later than ever, can't remember the lyrics, despite, having opportunities to start over. There's one interview of Wayne where he was sitting down and somebody was reciting his own lyrics, and and when the interviewer would finish the punchline, Wayne would be like, "Oh, that's hard." Like, that's you. You said that. You said this. You rap this. This is you. Why are you hyped? This is you. Like, literally, he don't remember his own. Like, I think I watched an interview. And it was him on Drink Champs, or Drunk Champs, as some people like to call him. Boy, I tell you, my favorite artist, when I tell you he showed out on that thing, might have to talk about him soon. He's been making the rounds lately. Not for stupid stuff, surprisingly.
Hopefully not for Vultures 3.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, no, the Drinks Champs interview that I'm talking about, this was in 2020. This was when Funeral first came out.
Right.
And I remember this because this was around, matter of fact, that was the day of my 21st birthday, which I feel forever ago. But yeah, Funeral dropped, and he did an interview for Drink Champs, and he was talking, and he was like, basically, I don't remember any of my own lyrics, but if I have to go on stage and perform, then I'll remember them then. Because there was a video going around of him on Drake. I think I might have said this in the last video. There was a video of him going around like Drake when he was on the Drake tour, like the Big is the What tour, and they had a prompter and everything with Wayne's lyrics up because he can't remember his own lyrics.
Yeah. You mentioned that. Yeah, you did mention that.
Yeah, and it's just, you look at the rest, like I said, the WrestleMania performance and Rolling Loud performances, he just don't seem up to task. He seemed too frantic. Now, this kind of inspired me to go back and look at some of his performances in the 2000s, like in the early 2010s. Think the Carter 3 Wayne. Like, I'm talking about when, like, he was, like, on top of the world.
Right.
When he was so big to the point that where you couldn't avoid him. And he was a lot better performing wise. He was a lot more coherent. He was a lot more in command. His stage presence was better. His just overall presentation was better. But this is like 15 years ago. What we see in them videos, that is not the same Wayne.
Nah, because
down to the locks, down to everything.
Because after we ended the last video, I did watch the performances at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Yeah, it I felt embarrassed for him, to be honest.
Yeah,
it didn't look good. Like that performance was more embarrassing than the Dallas Cowboys losing to the Saints, 44-19.
But still not as embarrassing as when we lost to that same team, the Panthers.
Oh well,
we got.
But anyway,
we got a cleat put up our behind and it was broke off. We got a foot put up
And,
our behind.
And now Bryce Young is benched, but I digress.
That's
but
sad. I would
but
want to
nah,
talk
like
about that, but it ain't worth it.
but nah, like this going back to this whole like response and everything. Like I said, I don't. Okay, it's cool that he said that he wants to be a part of the Super Bowl, and I hope he is in some way, shape, or form in this one.
For sure, I agree.
But it's like but it's still kind of like
what did
I don't
you
know.
expect?
What? Yeah, exactly. Like, what did you expect, bro? Like, they didn't pick you last time. They didn't pick you the time before that.
They wasn't going to pick him.
The time before that, or the time before that, or the time before that. Was it the time before that? No, it wasn't the time before that. Because the time before that, it wasn't him.
In fact, and the thing is like I said, they're trying to vilify Jay-Z, but I just don't.
And Kendrick by extension.
Yeah, but I just don't think Jay-Z. I mean, sure, yeah, he's a curator and he's on that board and that panel, but you got to think at the end of the day, the majority executive decision probably still isn't necessarily square on his shoulders.
Right, exactly.
Like, it's a board of executives. This isn't just Jay-Z's decision.
Right, and you still got to keep in mind who the NFL is ran by.
That's what I'm saying. So you think that at the end of the day, Jay could recommend whoever he want to recommend, but if it's checks and balances to it, Jay can only do so much.
Right.
He's not an own. He doesn't own the NFL. So it's like, what
he's
do y'all think?
if anything, he's kind of like a stockholder.
Facts.
If anything, at the very least, he's a stockholder.
So it's just like, what are we even talking about? Hopefully, this is the end of this conversation because it's just old at this point.
Yeah,
Kendrick is clearly the better choice. It's not even. That's really just not even in question. It never was, and I'm not even just saying that because he's one of my favorite artists too. It's just like Kendrick is in rare form right now, and been in rare form.
Exactly. Like it's never really was that serious for me. Like, where's, like I said, for everybody, where's all this energy now? Like, is it just because it's Kendrick and he's doing his thing?
Yeah.
Like, we always got to hate on each other every time we.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why can't we just be happy that he's at this point? This is somebody from Compton, California, from poverty, from Section 8 housing, that is about to perform on one of the biggest stages and platforms in the entire world. And we are over here talking about, well, he's only going to perform not like us. I mean, have y'all been paying attention? I know I raised this point before, but come on, man. It's just like, y'all are just doing too much. But yeah, no, pretty much that's all I have to say on it. Hopefully this is the end of this discussion and this conversation. I understand Wayne is disappointed. Hey, Wayne, you know what? If you want to perform anywhere, perform on our show.
Yeah, come through. Come through.
Shoot, hey, we'll get a stage ready for you with what little money we got.
Right. You can stand on our table. Like,
matter of fact, you could do an interview and everything. Come on, Wayne.
Yeah,
come on,
roll through. You know what I'm saying? Roll through.
You're more than welcome.
You know, hello is the Martian, Space Jam Gardens. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's come spit a couple verses or something. You know what I'm saying? I spit too. You know, as I trek through these stars, war follows me like static. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can just.
Sheesh.
All right, I mean, anyway.
Yeah, Wayne. Yeah, let us know when you want that collab, man. But other than that, yeah, pretty much done. Wish the best to Wayne and Kendrick and everybody.
Right. Most definitely.
Hopefully Drake don't pull up like Bane in The Dark Knight Rises like they say he's going
they're not like us. I'm watching that movie now, matter of fact. Kendrick thought he wasn't gonna get around too.
But yeah, no. That's pretty much all I have to say.
Yeah, same here. I don't got nothing else to say, bro.
For sure. This has been Rodney.
Shoot, this has been Jay. We're LATD, y'all. Make sure to look at the details. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Peace.